Well, Chris, yes, as you say, the governor has just said no rescue today unless heavy rains happen. But earlier today, the commander of the Navy SEALs said that they couldn't afford to wait until conditions were just right and that time was limited. It seems that the decision to give the green light on this incredibly risky rescue mission will have to come from the very, very top. And the death of that Navy SEAL overnight has really focused minds on just how incredibly dangerous and difficult it is down there, and how much more so. He was a trained diver, but how much more difficult will it be for 12 young boys to make it out? They have been trained up in how to use scuba gear. They're at the moment still trying to source 3 wetsuits small enough for the smallest of the boys. It seems that the diving out option is still the best. They haven't found a sinkhole going in to the top of the chambers. Oxygen levels are running low. This entire nation is on tenterhooks for what is going to happen next. Just watching what it's like down there is enough to induce a serious case of claustroaquaphobia. US and Thai divers here, deep within the cave complex, feeding cables, pre-positioning canisters of oxygen. It's low oxygen levels in Tam Luang Cave that now pose as grave a threat as the ever-looming monsoon deluge. The risk? Hypoxia, which, like altitude sickness, can cause nausea before affecting consciousness. For the 12 boys and their coach, staying put could itself prove fatal. The stakes are very high. This is Saman Gunan, a highly trained former Thai Navy SEAL who volunteered to help. Here he is last week as he prepared to fly up to Chiang Rai. Overnight, diving a mile inside the cave, Saman lost consciousness and could not be resuscitated. His body was flown home today, accompanied by an honor guard. Saman's death underscoring the danger for the boys, his colleagues, vowing that it wouldn't be in vain.
We can no longer wait for all the conditions to be right because circumstances are pressuring us. We originally thought the boys could stay safe inside the cave for quite some time, but circumstances have changed. We have a limited amount of time.
Just yesterday, this Thai government diver was performing the same mission as the Navy SEAL who died. If you try to bring the children out now, they could die. But if they stay inside, they could die.
I think diving would be the best option. If we have no other option, we should take them out by diving. I think it might be possible. Those who are strong enough would be extracted. But the problem is they've been trapped for a long time. Their physical strength and mental health have been under severe pressure. This could make them panic, and that would use up a lot of air. It could be terrible, and they could start hyperventilating. It's also zero visibility. From high above, on an adjacent mountain, close to the Burmese frontier, the geography is striking. That is what the Thais call Bear Cliff Mountain, and Tam Luang, the Great Cave, in which the boys are trapped, is just down there. Limestone karst formations like this are often characterized by potholes and chimneys connecting the ridgeline high above to the caverns deep below. And it's up there on that ridgeline that the focus for an alternative escape route is focused on right now, with search teams scouring the dense jungle for a possible way in. If these search teams can identify an opening which could preclude a risky dive, they'll have to find one soon. Experts say caves breathe. In the suffocating heat, you can feel wafts of cooler cave air from below. The men employed to explore these potholes are collectors of edible birds' nests from limestone caves in southern Thailand. Here, they descended 300 meters before hitting a dead end. By GPS, they ascertained that they weren't far above the chamber in which the boys are trapped. This chimney didn't go all the way, but the hope is that there may be others. That's all they've got now. Hope. Hope the rain will hold. Hope they'll find that elusive chimney. and hope the 12 exhausted little adventurers below won't have to do that desperate dive.
Well, clearly the prospect of looming storms is critical, and our weather presenter Liam Dutton is here to explain. What's expected weather-wise?
Well, at the moment, it's been pretty quiet considering it's monsoon season. Here's the satellite picture from today, and it actually shows very few shower clouds in the area. So at the moment and in the past 5 days, it's been pretty quiet. The most significant rain was on the 1st of July when they had ½ an inch, which is actually not much for that part of the world. So at the moment, it's quiet.
And what's coming up?
Well, that's the thing. At the weekend, it stays pretty quiet. Here's the forecast for Saturday. An odd shower, but a very low risk of actually catching a shower in the area where the caves are. But into next week, that's when things really start to pick up with the monsoon rains. This is the picture for Wednesday, and the rain's a lot more widespread. It's heavier, it's more intense, it's more prolonged in places, and that is likely to cause some flash flooding. So given the fact that the cave complex is very, very windy, there could be entry points for the water that they don't know about, and the prospect of very intense rain makes things very difficult indeed.
Thanks, Liam.